Every year when autumn arrived, the great maple forest changed into a world of gold, orange, and red. The wind carried the soft rustle of falling leaves, and sunlight danced through the colorful branches like tiny sparks of magic. But this year, something extraordinary was about to happen, something no one in the forest had ever seen before. Deep inside the forest, where the trees grew older and wiser, there lived a little girl named Lena. Lena loved autumn more than any other season. She loved the way leaves crunched under her feet, the way the chilly air brushed her cheeks, and most of all, the way the forest seemed to be full of secrets. Every day, she searched for something magical: fairies, hidden doors, glowing stones, anything. One breezy afternoon, as Lena wandered near the oldest maple tree, she noticed something unusual. A huge pile of leaves much bigger than any she had ever seen lay in a perfect circle. The leaves were arranged so neatly, it was as if someone had placed them there on purpose. Gold leaves formed the outline, red leaves filled the center, and orange leaves spiraled around the edges. "Who made this?" Lena whispered. Before she could take another step, a strong gust of wind whooshed through the forest. The leaf pile began to shake, then rise, then swirl like a tiny tornado. Lena stepped back, her eyes wide with wonder. And then, something incredible happened. The leaves began to gather into a large shape. Wings unfolded like curtains of color. A tail formed like a twisting ribbon. Eyes shimmered like glowing amber. In just a few seconds, the swirling leaves had transformed into a magnificent dragon, tall and shimmering, made entirely of autumn leaves. Lena gasped. A dragon. The dragon blinked gently. When it spoke, its voice sounded just like leaves rustling in the breeze. "Do not be afraid, little wanderer. I am Oral, the dragon of autumn." Lena's fear melted away, replaced by pure excitement. "You're beautiful. I've never seen anything like you." Oral bowed his leafy head. "I was created by the forest's magic. Every 1,000 years, when autumn is at its strongest, I come to life to help the forest prepare for winter." Lena's eyes sparkled. "Can I help too?" The dragon studied her for a moment. "Perhaps you can. You have kindness in your heart and curiosity in your eyes. The forest always welcomes such spirits." Oral gently lowered his leafy wing. Lena climbed up, her fingers brushing the warm, soft leaves that formed his body. With a powerful sweep of his wings, Oral lifted into the sky. Lena laughed as they soared above the glowing forest, the trees below looking like fiery waves. "What do we have to do?" she asked. Oral pointed his snout toward the horizon. "Autumn magic is fading. We must gather the last glow of the season, the golden light that keeps the trees healthy through the winter. Without it, the forest will sleep cold and lonely." They flew toward a bright clearing one Lena had never seen before. At its center stood a giant crystal shaped like a leaf, glowing softly. But as they landed, the glow flickered weakly. Oral frowned. "The light is fading faster than I thought. How do we fix it?" Lena asked, worried. "To restore the glow, someone must give a gift from the heart. The forest only accepts true kindness." Lena looked down at her hands. She had nothing with her, no gifts, no treasures. Then, she remembered something. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a tiny leaf charm one her grandmother had given her, the last gift before she passed away. "This is my favorite thing," Lena whispered to herself. "But maybe the forest needs it more." With trembling hands, she placed the charm on the crystal. At first, nothing happened. Then whoosh, the crystal burst into radiant golden light. The glow spread out in waves, flowing across the trees, filling every leaf, every branch, every root with warmth. The forest shone brighter than it had in centuries. Oral's wings sparkled as the light reached him. "You have saved the forest, Lena," he said softly. "Your gift was pure and full of love. That is the strongest magic of all." Lena smiled, but then she noticed Oral's body begin to flicker. "What's happening to you?" "My time is ending," Oral said gently. "The forest only brings me to life to restore its balance. But do not worry, I will return in another 1,000 years, and perhaps you will be the first to greet me again." Lena's heart ached. "I'll miss you, and I you," the dragon said, bowing deeply. Oral lifted his wings one last time, and with a swirl of golden light, his body dissolved into thousands of colorful leaves. They blew across the forest in a beautiful dance, settling softly on the ground. The clearing grew quiet. Lena stood there, feeling both sad and grateful. She touched the crystal, now glowing gently, and whispered, "Thank you, Oral." As she walked home, the golden light followed her, lighting her path. And from that day on, every autumn, when the leaves began to fall, Lena would hear a soft rustle in the wind, a sound like a dragoness' gentle whisper reminding her that magic is always alive for those who believe. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more magical adventures. See you next time.